All right, let's rev it up. Okay, so we win the RPS again, which is something you do not mind at all. Like, you love to go first with this deck. Any combo deck loves to go first, and that's just the variance of the game. Like, if you play a deck that's oh, you just scoop you just scoop it away. It's like, okay, fair enough. You want to ensure that your deck is consistent, though. Like, once you ensure that winning the dice roll is one thing, but having your deck be consistent enough to show up every single time you possibly can, you have to ensure that. You have to make sure that the deck has synergy with itself. Otherwise, you're gonna lose to itself, and it's not ideal. So he's playing trap. I'm assuming trap BA, right? And then he sets up 2 back row. One's fiend griefing. I'm like, okay, well, at this point, I'm not too sure. I'm not too confident in winning this particular match because, like, he has a goons and trap BA. Most of the time, you have like relevant traps, so you're not gonna be thinking about, oh, that might just be like an imperm. Like, it's like a deliberate, like a really good trap, especially fiend griefing against this matchup. It's huge. You just summon junk, you target, they just return the target, and then forfeit your junk. Like, that's like, this card is so powerful versus us. Like, it's insane. And then, like, yeah, and my hand was not the strongest as well. So then I just scoop because there's no way. There's just no way. It was one of the fastest matches for sure. So I open up freaking tactics, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is a bit tricky though because his hand can lose to imperm easily. Like, if you lose to imperm here, like, it's gonna be quite a big hit because there's no way to trigger the doppel. There's no way. There's just no way. And he imperms me, like, oh my god, he imperms that, and then, like, I could have played around. Like, something you can do. It's a bit like risky, but something you can do if you're trying to play on Vader is you make this chain link 2. Because that means, like, the thing with Doppel is it misses timing. So the last thing that happened has to be the thing summoning. So Chainlink 1 has to be the card that summons the thing from grave. So, but then if you do that, that means you increase the chance of you losing to more hand traps. Like, Speeder can lose to Ash and Baylor, whereas, you know, like, if you just it's one of those plays that it can be niche, but like, if it pays off hard. So then I go that. I do this play. Oh, this is the insane play. That was a really good mill as well. I needed that doppel. Look, this is an obscure play that you have to consider. Remember this play because this play does come up. Look at this. Boom! That's so good about Cash Ruler. That's the good thing about Cash Ruler. Look at that. I don't use the word yet in case like I get stopped or whatever, and then I have follow up. Then the Shaman Marcher climb. Here we go. Look at this. Try to draw as much as I can because I set it for going first. So I want to draw into my Solemns. I want to draw into my order. And then he droplets this. He tries to take it back. He goes, oh, misclick. I was like, misclick, what are you talking about? Oh my god. Then he goes us. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm in trouble because, like, this is Zeus. This is straight up Zeus play right here. And I'm like, I can only negate one thing. Yeah, and he droplets. And this is where I'm like, okay, let's do this. He ashes me, and I take his Zeus. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the thing I needed. Because, like, I knew he had the ash. Because he edited it. I was thinking. So I was like, if he bites here, then Tactic is live, and I nuke his board, and I take care of 2 things. And it's a Fiend's Grieving. And then he chains it. And then he, what does he return again? I can't remember. What? My grave is pretty full. Obviously, he'll return a Synchron, most likely, I think. Yeah, he's turned to Synchron. And I go for the junk, and I'm like, don't have anything, please. Summon. Feck. Boom. Well, I know what he has. He has Sur in hand. Yeah, he added it back. Yeah, so, and then he has Scarman Grave, so I have to set up a Crystal Wing. Like, I know I won't die, but, like, the fact that I have the Cyber Synchron in Grave, he can't force the Crystal Wing, because I can just save it. Tac, do a bunch of damage. Memphis 2, Crystal Wing. Negate it. He goes Battle Phase. Starts to crash it. GG. Oh, man.